What is up, everybody? This is aeiouhd. Welcome back to Album of the Week, part 11, I think. We're not that high, right? We're at like part 8 or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's been a while since my last album review. I'm sorry. But I listened to this album recently. I thought it was pretty good. Also, I'm not wearing a shirt underneath my jacket. I just like to mention that before we proceed with the actual video. Anyways, let's go move on to the actual video. Death Grips is an experimental hip hop band, trio, whatever you want to call it, from Sacramento, California. And I've heard that they've pioneered a genre known as industrial hip hop. And I mean, I can see it. There's simply going to be a review of their first debut studio album, The Money Store, because I highly love this album so much, and I'm gonna get into specifics later with the specific songs because not all songs on this album are equal. Some are incredibly better than others. So yeah, let's just I'll just run through each song in my opinion on each song. I have very strong opinions of some of these songs. Some are not as memorable, but yeah. If I don't really have anything to say, I'm just not gonna say really anything about it. But for some of these, I genuinely love them so much. So let's talk about that. This is an album review. The first track in this album is Get Got, and it's a banger for the first track. It's a very, very good opening track, and it kind of shows you just a little preview of what is to come, and it gets way wackier than just the first song. This is probably the most this probably like if you don't know too much about Death Grips, this is a great song to just listen to, just like to I kind of understand their style, and it's also plus just a very good song. Like I really really like this song. Get Got, it's a great intro, and it's a pretty good song. Second song, The Fever AA, is all right. It's definitely one of the least memorable on this album for me, at least. Same with well, Lost Boys is actually pretty good. The third track, Lost Boys, is actually pretty good. I actually like it a lot. The fourth song, Blackjack. I'm trying to remember. Blackjack is good. But yeah, Blackjack is definitely really fucking good. I remember now. It's really really good. The bow wow wow bow wow wow bow wow wow bow wow wow. That part is just super good on that song. The fifth song, Hustle Bones, so good. I love this song so much. Hustle Bones coming out. What is the lyrics again? Hustle Bones coming out my mouth. That's the lyric, and it's a super good song. Ah, I love it so much. I love MC Rides, well, who's the singer, and I love his delivery of his vocals. It's definitely a more older style, but it's mixed in with this new like Zach Hill and like Death Gripsy sound. I forgot the other guy's name, Andy Morin. It's mixed in with Zach and Andy's like sound, and it's so good, and I love it so much. It's like it's both, it takes characteristics from old hip hop, mix it with this new sound. I feel like Death Grips has a very unique sound, and that's why I like them a lot. But yeah, it genre blends so well, and I love it. The sixth song, I've Seen Footage, is arguably my best song, arguably my favorite song of this LP. But my favorite song is actually coming up. But yeah, I've Seen Footage is super fucking good. It's like it's rhythm. Honestly, I just love like good beats on a song. Like if a song has a good beat, it doesn't really matter how bad the lyrics are. I mean, bad lyrics are bad lyrics, but if it has a good beat, that's already like a really good plus for me personally in a song. Like that can make or break a song if it has a good beat or not. The seventh song, Double Helix, is really good. I really like it. It's kind of weird. It's kind of one of the more zany songs on this LP, but I really like it. It's the beats are too good. The eighth song, System Blower, I have to say is probably my favorite song. It's very very good. System blower, system over. Such a good song. The ninth song, The Cage, it's alright. Tenth song, Punk Way, is also one of my favorite songs. For as kind of memey as it is, because it samples like a foreign language, uh, like traditional song, for the intro for like the first minute, and it just pitches it up and then it pitches it back down. Like the first minute is kind of memey, and then it gets into the actual song, which is still a little bit like wacky in that way because the bass is just insanely crunchy, and I actually really really like that. I really like how crunchy the bass is. It just feels good on my ears. And if you heard the song, you know exactly what I mean. The crunchy bass is just it's so good. And then the crunchy bass just continues throughout the lyrics, and it just works so well, and more beats come in, and it's just such a fucking good song, and I love it so much. Punk Weight, such a good song. 11th song, Fuck That. It's all right. 12th song, Bitch Please, probably my second favorite song. It's so good. Oh my god, like The lyrics definitely make this song just like elevate from like all good to like insane, so like re-listenable forever for the rest of my life. I love this song so much, and the beats are just too good. Bitch, please, you must be smoking rocks, real shit. Anyways, getting back on track, the 13th song, Hacker, is the longest song of this entire LP, and Death Grips has kind of a habit of making the last song of their LP the longest, one of the longer ones, or the longest one. And Hacker is alright. It has, I mean, it's definitely one of the more like world building of all the songs. But yeah, it's definitely not one that I come back to very often, but it still fits in. So yeah, overall, Death Grips, the Money Store. I recommend it to you. I recommend that you listen to it and check it out. I'm gonna give it a rating from 1 to 10, or from 1 to whatever I want. I'm gonna give Death Grips, the Money Store, a 9 out of 10. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10 because it's super fucking good. Like I love it. I love some of the songs in here are just absolute bangers. I don't know if it deserves 9 out of 10 though. I'm gonna change my vote to 8.5 out of 10, but or I guess a strong 8 out of 10, or strong, yeah, a strong 8 out of 10. Might change it in the future, but for now it's just gonna stay at like pretty much 8.5 out of 10. So yeah, tell me if you like this album, or maybe you're not, maybe you're hearing it for the first time. I recommend you go check it out, and then you come tell me what you think. I personally really love it, and yeah, I also listened to Death Grip's second album, No Love Deep Web. I might make a review on that one, but I don't know if I have as much to say about it, because I don't like it as much. But I think that album is definitely more of a grower. Uh, so I might listen to it more, and I'll see what I like. So yeah, Death Grips, The Money Store, very good. Check it out. Bye bye.